Tiger fans, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line. Earlier this evening, we dedicated Building G that overlooks the pond on campus in honor of the late Mr. Bobby Stevenson, who served as a teacher, coach, and principal for 35 years in the St. Charles Parish public school system. During those 35 years, he led Hahnville High School as principal, where he made significant contributions in academics and athletics. Here with us tonight are members of his family, his wife, Ms. Vicki Stevenson, his daughter, Heidi Stein, and grandson, Ethan Stein. Please join us as we thank the Stevenson family and honor his memory and years of dedication to Hahnville High School. At this time, we would also like to thank and recognize Ms. Felicia Gomez Walker, Superintendent. From District 1, Mr. Alex Alexander. From District 2, Ms. Melinda Bernard. From District 4, Mr. Clarence Sonny Savoy. And from District 7, Mr. Art Oakland, for their support of this dedication. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask you to please rise for the presentation of the colors. Your color guard for the night, presented by Hahnville High Junior ROTC LA 933. The American flag is held by Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Paige Saltaformaggio. The state flag is held by Cadet Technical Sergeant Katie Corley. State Guard is Cadet Airman Basic Laney Bourne. The American Guard is Cadet Major Stasha Lago. As a reflection circle made up, the Fellowship of Christian Students forms at the center of the field. We now welcome FCS member Emma France to lead us in a moment of prayer and reflection prior to the night's game. Prior to the night's prayer, we wish to observe a moment of silence and remembrance of those whose lives have been impacted by Hurricanes Harvey and Irma.
Bow your heads. God, I pray you would give strength to the boys to play their best and that they would do everything for you. I pray that you would bless each of their futures and their family and friends. I pray for the safety of everyone traveling tonight, and I want to thank you for each and every person here with us tonight. We praise you for the blessings you've given us. God, give healing, safety, and faith to all the people who are struggling with the natural disasters. I pray that we could show love to our brothers and sisters just like you show us. I pray all these things in the name above all names, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. The national anthem will be performed by the Hahnville High School Fighting Tiger Marching Band.
Alongside.
game. First is Brother Martin. Number 1, Von Addison. Number 2, Craig Courtney. Number 8, John Paul Pierce. And number 9, Gerald Fontaine. And for the Tigers, your captain, number 8, Logan Robert. Number 14, Lane McCulley. Number 41, Dylan Dejon. And number 60, Edwin Wells.
All right, gentlemen, Brother Martin, you're the visiting team. Who's the choice of heads or tails? Tails. He chooses tails.
The call is tails. The call is tails.
Tails it is, you win a toss. Hahnville, you will kick from the clock.
Put your backs around here.
Brother Martin behind me.
Brother Martin wins the toss and elect to receive. Tigers will kick off for the north end zone.
Shotgun formation, snap back, number 8 going to number 6. Let's tackle for an 8-yard gain.
Here's the pass complete. Brought by Fowler. Mason in the stop. Gain of 8. Second and 2 for the Crusaders.
Second and 2 to go.
Players are lined up in the shotgun formation.
Hand off to the running back, number 20. Tackle for the first down.
Number 20, Chris Smith up in the middle. Brought down by Mason. First down, Brother Martin.
Brother Martin doing a great job catching the defense by surprise early on the second line.
Now, Terry, do you feel that the Hahnville Tigers will play a very rough game tonight because they're getting prepared for their game next Friday? The Battle of the River with that strand?
I would say this, and I would hope it's true. I would think they'll just take it week by week, and instead of one about their game next week, they really can't. Even though Brother Martin is 0-2, they really can't take the team lightly.
So they have a tough challenge.
Exactly. Hand off to the outside for the first down.
Brought down by Robert Jackson. First down, 6. Brother Martin plays first, 10 for the Tigers, third.
Shotgun formation. Ball to snap. Quick pass to number 5, and it's caught. Tackle down by Logan Roberts.
He almost did not catch that ball right there.
Yeah, the pass was a little off center. More to the left. I think the quarterback wanted him to run to the ball and catch it and turn upfield. Substitution in the field.
Number 89 is now on the field for the Crusaders. The ball is lined up on the 26.
Good action pass. Caught by number 5.
And he is down at the 10-yard line.
That's number 5 has the second reception on this drive. So, Avery, what do you think about Hahnville's defense?
I think Hahnville's defense is starting off kind of okay tonight. They really let the Crusaders get a lot of yards in just now. So
then they just lost the yards. It was holding, so it's coming back 10 yards. A little confusing from the Crusaders offense.
Brother Martin plays second and 12.
On the defense stacking the box with 160 feet. Shotgun formation. Fumble on the snap. Flag on the play. False start on the Crusaders. These penalties are really hurting the Crusaders.
They're getting pushed back a lot of yards after they just gained a lot of yards the first few minutes of the game. Now they're getting pushed back. That's not a good way to start off
Never a
the
good way.
game.
Man in motion. Snap. Stepped up in the pocket and scrambled for a 7-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 11. Tigers running a 4-3 defense. Running back sent on the screen. Running back scrambling away and still going.
That was really good footwork that he had on that play just now.
Great job noticing his O-line. Couldn't pick up all the blockers and just taking out with it. 4th and 1. Hahnville looking like they're sending the heat. Pistol formation, handoff to number 20.
It seems like the Crusaders are trying to gain all of their yards back that they lost in the previous plays, and they're doing it. Actually, they're doing a really good job at it.
You see a lot of power run schemes in this on this drive. It's actually working quite well.
Yeah, the plays that they're doing is really allowing them to get a lot of yards in.
Back on formation, handoff to number 20 once again. And he's tackled down by number 95, Adonis Freely. Hahnville substitute their D-line, sending Torrin Bourne and Larry Dixon.
The ball is on the 6-yard line. Shotgun formation.
And he steps up in the pocket, looks to scramble.
And he's pushing. A flag thrown on the play. It seems that there was a little aggression. The player was pushed down on the field by
number 77, Larry Dixon.
And they're now taking number 77 off the field.
Yeah, the play was definitely over. That shove wasn't
really called for.
Right. And it's weird because Larry Dixon is the starting left tackle. He's an offensive lineman. And they put him in on defense, him and Torrin Bourne. So
but that previous play it did have a lot of, energy in it just now to make sure that Crusader didn't get in the touchdown.
And out to number 20, and he is stopped short of the touchdown. 3rd down.
Hahnville's defense is doing really well right now, making sure that the Crusaders don't get that touchdown that they're aiming for.
Yeah.
Maybe the Crusaders should try to not run straight through. Maybe go around.
I think this will be a play action pass and a quarterback keep.
Let's see.
Oh, handoff to number 22, who is in the end zone.
And the Crusaders have their first touchdown.
Now that was a great run by number 22. Caught the defense off guard, excuse me. Crusaders with the extra point attempt. to kick.
All right, the kick is good. Now we're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Talia Woods.
Thanks, guys. So tonight we have two good players playing tonight, Hahnville and Brother Martin. Hahnville 1-1 and Brother Martin 0-3. In the past, Brother Martin has had a good time playing football.
Go Tigers.
Let's see what the Brother Martin can do against the Fighting Tigers tonight. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Locally owned for 7 years. Jack Landry on the kickoff. The Crusaders. Back to the Tigers. Reception. Boutte wins.
Two good teams playing tonight with Brother Martin and Hahnville. With Hahnville 1-1 and Brother Martin 0-3. In the past, Brother Martin has done extremely well with football. So let's see tonight what the Brother Martin can do against Fighting Tigers tonight. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Talia, for that amazing sideline report.
In the meantime, you can follow us on social media at Press the Play for game updates. Returned by Hunter LeBlanc.
And he is down right before the 30-yard line.
AJ, what do you think you can expect from the Hahnville Tigers offense?
Well, to me, the Hahnville Tigers defense started off not as strong as they could tonight. They let the Crusaders get a touchdown like at the beginning of the game. But hopefully their offense will be very strong tonight, and that play it seemed like they had a lot of aggression just now. So I'm not sure what to really expect for them. But Hahnville Tigers, you never know.
And I think it was a timeout on the field. So the Brother Martin defense takes the field and the Hahnville Tigers offense takes the field. You can see the Crusaders have one safety deep, and Hahnville, instead of putting running back Puka Williams in the backfield, they send him in motion with a jet sweep handoff, and he reverses field.
Puka is down.
And out. And flag on the play. That was going to be a late hit on the Crusaders. Puka Williams was clearly out of bounds. And he shoved after him.
If you watch the replay,
you can see the home attacker with some great blocking to set Puka free for the first down.
Hahnville makes a great decision every time they choose to give Puka Williams the ball because he is a very fast runner. He always gets a lot of yards in. He's just a great player. He makes a lot of big plays every time he gets the ball.
Junior quarterback Jaquan Jackson sending Puka in motion. A fake handoff, quarterback Keith. Jaquan flag on the play. Nice spin move, juke move, and he's still going inside the 10. But this might be coming back as a whole. Speaking of a quarterback that can move, Jaquan Jackson did a great job on his run. And it showed a little nice footwork with the spin move and the juke.
Yeah, he could have had a lot of hits just now, but his footwork was really nice. He dodged a lot of those tackles that would have came towards him. Earned a lot of yards in, but they were pushed back.
This is on the offense first drive. Remember last week the Tigers lost 46-41 to John Eric. Now that game was a shootout. Offense on every corner.
All right, the ball is lined on the 37-yard line. First down for the Hahnville Tigers.
Crusaders defense stacking the box and rep Hooker Williams in the backfield. On the O-line didn't have no chance on that play.
No, they didn't gain any yards.
And I think I counted 8 people in the box for the Crusaders.
Teams are getting into position.
Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. Screen pass to Puga. Who almost breaks the tackle and springs free.
Hooker Williams is a really good player when it comes to dodging a lot of tackles that come his way. But on the other hand, the Crusaders defense is doing a really well job tonight.
3rd and 20.
The ball is lined up on the 35-yard line.
Crusaders running a 4-3 defense with 2 safeties deep. Pass down the field. And it's picked off by number
21.
and a great return, but we do have a flag on the play.
Now in that play, it seems like the quarterback for the Hahnville Tigers threw the ball straight to the Crusaders.
I think that pass was a little bit off the mark because he had pressure on the left side of the field. And he didn't want to take the sack, so I think he forced the throw and didn't have time to set his feet. Because if you look downfield, Puka was wide open.
Right.
So I think that had a little bit to do with it. That is a momentum killer for Hahnville Tigers. They had a promising drive. On the first play of the drive, Puka had a 20-plus yard run.
Yeah, the Hahnville Tigers had the ability to make a touchdown. But Crusaders defense applied a lot of pressure to them, so
With the score, Brother Martin 7, Hahnville 0, with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Waiting for the Crusader offense to take the field. Brother Martin is pushed back to the 24-yard line. So last time Brother Martin took the field, you saw a lot of power run schemes and a couple of quarterback draws.
yeah, Brother Martin wastes no time with earning as many yards as they can. They quickly make their way down the field and into the touchdown. So
They got a bunch formation, shotgun, screen pass to number 83. And good job of number 14, Lane McCullers, getting in the backfield and tackling number 83.
So at this point, maybe the Hahnville Tigers are eager to get the ball back. So the defense is going to be really hard on the offense.
Hahnville with one safety deep. Zone coverage. Play action pass to number 5, who was wrapped up and tackled by number 8, Logan Roberts.
Once again, Hahnville defense is not letting the Crusaders get any yards right now. They're making sure that they push them back as much as possible.
Hahnville secondary doing a great job covering the receivers. And like on the last 2 plays, as soon as the Crusaders caught the ball, the defense was right on them.
Right.
Audible on the field. The Crusaders send the running back in motion.
Ball is on the 28-yard line.
Quarterback drops the pass.
It is
Got it.
handed
A
off.
man incomplete, intended for
Number 3
now
for the
with,
Brother Mark Crusaders.
now with that pass. I think he was too eager to hurry up and force the throw, so he overthrew it too much to the left, and it leads to go out of bounds.
Once again, that's them trying to get all of those yards in as quick as possible.
Great job of the Tigers defense forcing the 3 and out. We got Puka Williams and Michael Gray back to return the kick. The kick goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line, at their own 30. And on the first drive, they throw the interception in the red zone. Let's see what they can do with the second time taking the field.
Hahnville's offense is now on the field.
Crusaders defense with 2 safeties deep with a 3-3 stack. And quarterback keeps, and he is down in the backfield, tackled by number 32. Second and 15.
Seems to be some confusion on the field with the Hahnville Tigers. They're trying to substitute.
The Tigers in the shotgun formation with 4 receivers. Sitting running back, Puka Williams in motion. Hand off to number 2, who plows forward for like a 3-yard gain. So the Crusaders defense doing a good job containing the Hahnville Tigers' higher power offense. Shotgun formation. Jaquan Jackson drop backs to pass and steps up in the pocket. Deep pass to Brandon Johnson, and that's his second interception of the game. Interception caught by number 19.
And the flag was also thrown on the play. He stepped out of pocket on that play just now.
I think instead of throwing the ball, he could have picked up 20 yards by running the ball.
Yeah.
Instead of forcing that throw. As you see on both interceptions, he's stepping up in the pocket and kind of like lobbing the ball in the air instead of throwing it a bullet, I should say.
Yeah. He's giving the Crusaders a lot of opportunities right now to keep getting touchdowns and keep getting the ball.
You got to think, would that stop the coach play calling from pass plays to just strictly running plays, or the Crusaders offense take the field with a lot of power rush screens? Kind of remind me like of the Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton and John Stewart. And for a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
As we watch the game, Hahnville Tigers defense seems to be playing more aggressive than their offense is tonight. So maybe their offense should, you know, become as aggressive as the defense is right now.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. And that will do it for the first quarter with the score of Brother Martin 7, Hahnville 0. And we're back with the second quarter. Hahnville defense takes the field with a 4-3 defense. And the Crusaders offense with shotgun formation, slant pass intended for number 5.
Intended for Faust.
Incomplete pass, 3rd and 7.
26, Khalil Mason. 3rd down and 7.
The Hahnville Tigers defense looks more aggressive, putting the Crusaders in another 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, screen pass to number 4, and he's tackled down by number 40 and 8, Logan Roberts. Hahnville's defense did a great job in group tackling. Stella Soto tackles.
A gain of 6. Bring up 4th and 1.
4th and 1. I believe it looked like the Crusaders are going for it with a substitution at quarterback. So instead of going for it, I think they just wanted to draw the defense offside like they just did and get the automatic 1st down.
So there's a penalty on the play.
Offside on the Hahnville Tigers. Crusaders once again in the shotgun formation with a trips left.
And a flag is thrown on the play. False start.
I believe so. Either false start or offside. And this Asian, you was correct. False start. For both teams, I think in order to really take this game, they gotta limit the penalties.
Yeah, there's a lot of penalties going on right now. They had a few in the first quarter of the game, and it seems like they're carrying it on to the second quarter also.
Hand off to number 21. Breaks free. and gets a gain of 6.
Wrapped up by LeBlanc. Gain of 9 on the play. Crusaders to play. Second.
The ball is lined up on the 44-yard line. This is second down, 15 to go. 6 to go.
Fumbled on the snap, and it's recovered by
Number 8.
the quarterback of the Crusaders. Now, you got to wonder if that was just a bad snap or miscommunication by the quarterback in the center. Third and 14. What do you think the Crusaders offense is going to go with, Avery?
Actually, right now, I think the best bet would be. Well, it seemed like they just did their best bet, throwing far into the field to earn their yards. Because it seemed like they were in that section of the field for a really long time. Finally, they're put closer to the touchdown zone.
And that was a straight busted coverage by the Tiger secondary. Like, number 31 was wide open.
Yeah.
Gain of 20. Hand off to number 20. And it's tackled down by number 90. 95. Adonis Freely. I think the Hahnville defense is a little tired.
Yeah.
From being in the field, but they've been in the field like most of the first quarter and all of the second quarter.
And that's because the offense keep losing the ball.
Hand off to number 20. Tackle down. Great tackle by Hunter LeBlanc. That was a great tackle by Hunter LeBlanc. Not falling for the little shake.
The shake. He did really well. Staying on his feet, paying attention closely.
3rd and 9. Wow, he can really hear the Hahnville student section. Quarterback takes off, and it looks like he has the first down. 10-yard run by the quarterback, John Paul Pierce.
It seemed like number 14 on Hahnville is a little injured. We don't know.
Yeah, Lane McCulley looks to be shaken up on the play, but I'm glad to see him actually walk off the field. First and 10 ball on the 18-yard line.
Hopefully Hahnville is able to get a touchdown in before halftime, but it seems like their offense is not being as competitive as they could be tonight in comparison to Brother Martin's defense.
Like I said, like in the beginning of the game, the Tigers cannot take Brother Martin lightly. Fumble on the thing, and it's recovered by
Hahnville.
defense. Just the break Hahnville offense needed. A lot of fumbles in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of fumbles, a lot of penalties, and a lot of interceptions in this game right now.
I think from this drive for the Hahnville Tigers, you'll see a lot of more, not a lot, but more running the football than throwing. And if you see a throw, it might be like a screen pass to get Jaquan's confidence up after the 2 interceptions. First and 10 ball on the 20-yard line. Hand it off to Puka Williams for a 2-yard gain. Crusader defense doing a great job containing Puka. He had one outburst for like 20+ yards, but after that,
He hasn't really gotten that far. The Crusaders defense is doing really well tonight. They've had this momentum since the beginning of the game.
substitution on the field. Hahnville offense takes their second string running back, Chase Myers, out. Hand off. And you see the Tigers just ran the option.
I think he would have been better going towards the outer field with that play just now instead of running straight into the middle of the field, basically where everyone was packed at. He could have earned a lot of more yards if he went out of the field more.
I agree, because they just ran an option, and he was supposed to stay right in front of Puka and like read the defense. If the defense would have ran up to him, it could have been an easy pitch to the outside and then had way more yards. I think he just tried to get as much yards as he could without taking the chances. Quarterback rolls out to the right and takes off for the first down. A big hit by number 32.
32 on the Brother Martin Crusaders. Once again, the Crusaders defense is doing really well tonight. A lot of momentum, a lot of aggression. They're making sure that Hahnville doesn't get that far. We just had a substitute on Hahnville, number 12 on the field.
Brandon Johnson is on the field. So yes, 3 wide receivers set.
The ball is on the 32-yard line. It's first down, 10 to go. There's a timeout.
By Hahnville. With the score, Brother Martin 7, Hahnville 0. We'll be right back.
The Zachary Group and its employees are committed to safety and the community. Go Tigers. Grand Bistro at Grand Ridge Golf Club is open late after home football games. Come eat at Grand Bistro. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fatty Shack is open late after all home football games. Visit our Facebook page for daily and Friday night specials. From the Fatty Shack, go Tigers.
All right, and we're back. The teams are getting into their positions on the field right now. The ball is currently lined up on the 32-yard line. This is first down with 10 yards to go.
Crusaders defense was one safety's deep with them stacking the box. The right hand off to Michael Gray, cups upfield. Nice block by number 12, Brandon Johnson. Now that play gave the Tigers a lot of momentum.
Yeah, hopefully the coach told them something in that timeout to gain their energy.
Now as you look on the replay, that was a great block by number 12, Brandon Johnson, to let Michael Gray turn upfield for the first down. Look like you see a Brother Barton's defense a little tired.
The ball is on the 41-yard line. This is their second down. 1 yard to go.
Quarterback keep, bounce back to the outside, and he loses 3 yards.
Jackson left up at number 22, Matthew Alfonso.
Jaquan Jackson got up slow after that hit.
I think the quarterback would have done better if he would have just took the hit instead of losing those yards trying to dodge the hit. Yeah, he He would have been better just taking the hit. Maybe he wouldn't have lost as many yards as he did.
3rd and 4. Hand off to Puka, who bounced to the outside
It's pushed out of bounds.
for the first down. You don't see the Tigers really handing it off to Puka as much in the first half as you saw a lot last week against John Eric.
Yeah, with a defense like Brother Martin, like you said earlier, they're really not letting Puka get anywhere downfield. They've been very aggressive with him right now, so maybe he can try to run a few different routes or something instead of running to the outer field.
Brother Martin stacking the box, hand off to Puka, and once again, a nice group tackle.
I don't think that Hahnville's offense is blocking Puka as much as they can. It seems like as soon as he receives the ball, he has a Brother Martin player right by him. So
I agree.
maybe his offense can try to block him a little bit more.
I think instead of direct handoff, you should toss it to him while he's already on the outside. So all you gotta do is catch it and do what Puka do.
Yeah, that means he'll have a chance to actually run and get some yards in.
Because with a toss, you don't need that much block. It's really about speed. Whoever can get to the outside first. See the handoff to Puka again. Nice job making people miss. A substitution by Brother Martin.
Number 97 is now on the field.
I think a matchup to watch is Michael Gray versus number 21 at the top of the screen. Hand off to Puka. And he gets nowhere. A nice group team tackling by Brother Martin defense.
Now with that play, Puka should have moved out of field a little bit more than he did.
You think he should have bounced it to the outside?
Yeah.
4th and 2. Hahnville sitting their punt team on the field with number 16, I believe. No, number 6 back to receive the kick. Timeout by Hahnville. With the score still 7. Brother Martin, Hahnville, nothing.
We have 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
For every home high school and middle school football game this year. Thank y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, St. Charles Parish Public Schools would like to remind our spectators that entering the field of play before, during, or after the football game is prohibited. Violators will be subject to arrest and or disciplinary action. Thank you for your cooperation.
You see the punter, Thomas Rascal. Excuse me, Dalton Alonso. Do you feel like the Tigers should go for it on 4th and 2 just to try to score?
Yeah, I think they should.
Nice punt by Dalton to put him inside the 5-yard line.
The ball was received by number 6 on the Crusaders.
Brady Miles on the reception. After the punt, no return. Crusaders will play 1st and 10.
We're almost at halftime with the Brother Martin Crusaders in the lead. The current score is 7-0.
The defense did a great job limiting and stopping the Crusaders from running the score. Like on the last drive, they forced a fumble and recovered it.
Crusaders defense is doing an amazing, outstanding job tonight. They've put Hahnville in a position where they could possibly be going into the second half of the game with no touchdowns.
In the first half. Handoff to number 20. Nice hit by Hahnville LeBlanc. Substitution. Tigers taking senior linebacker Hahnville out of the game.
The ball is on the 12-yard line. There's second down, 3 more to go.
Shotgun formation. Quarterback John Paul steps up. Great job by Adonis Freelo sticking with the quarterback and bringing him down behind the line. And the timeout is called on the field. But 1 minute, 17 seconds left in the first half. Hahnville defense doing a great job making sure they're wrapping up tackles, and you didn't see a lot of broken tackles on their defense.
Right. The Hahnville defense is doing really good tonight. Maybe it's because they realize that they're now in a position with no touchdowns. They're trying to make sure that the Crusaders don't get another touchdown before halftime.
A little confusion by Logan Robertson and Khalil Mason on the Tigers defense. Hahnville look like they're stacking the box, sitting in a little heat. Hand out to number 20. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage, I believe.
That was a good play just now by Hahnville's defense.
And as you can see, safety Hunter LeBlanc directing traffic, if you would say, for the Tigers defense by filling up gaps so the running back didn't have any holes to run through.
Yeah. He's doing a good job tonight, Hunter LeBlanc.
He reminds me a little bit of Seattle Seahawks safety Earl Thomas. The way he gets from 15 yards, like from the safety position, 15 yards from the line of scrimmage to the line of scrimmage, like in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
First down and 10 on the 15 for the Crusaders.
The ball is on the 15-yard line. It's first down, 10 to go. 55 seconds left in the second quarter.
Quarterback hand the ball off to number 20. Look like the Crusaders just trying to run the ball out, run the timeout, I mean.
Yeah.
Going to halftime, they don't want to force nothing and get another turnover, so they just go play it conservative.
And even if they are trying to gain some yards before halftime, Hahnville's defense is making sure that they don't let them get that far before the buzzer.
What do you think of the first half for the Crusaders?
I think that the Crusaders delivered amazing today. They did really nice offense and defense.
What a nice run by number 20.
And that will do it for the first half of the game. The Brother Martin Crusaders are up by a touchdown. The score is 0-7.
We'll be back.
District champions. And from the girls cross-country team, senior Emily Blanchard returns to defend her individual district championship for the third consecutive year. Next, from the boys swim team, returning individual district champions are Jay Madden and Joseph Richard. Jay Madden and Mike McGuire are also relay team district champions. Our wrestling team claimed their 9th consecutive district title last season. Best of luck going for number 10 this season. Our high steppers have 6 members who were selected as UVA All-American dancers during camp. They are Lauren Watson, Peyton Gravois, Alyssa Brady, Layla Harding, Julia Toscane, and Michelle Phillips. Representing our cheerleaders, we have 4 returning squad members who were named to the 2017 UCA All-American team. These ladies are Alexis Calle, Ashlyn Jack, Morgan LeBlanc, Cameron Matthews, Kaylee Boutte. In the spring, our athletes shined as well. Our boys outdoor track and field team reclaimed the team district championship. For the boys team, returning individual district champions are Torn Bourne in shot put, Hunter Beck in the 1600, Michael Gray in the long jump, and Anthony Williams in the high jump. The girls outdoor track and field team returns a number of individual champions as well. Senior Ashlyn Jack is the reigning regional and district champion in the 330-meter hurdle. Senior Emily Blanchard is the defending district champion in the 16 and 3200-meter run. Senior Jai Joseph is the defending district high jump champion. And Junior Alexis Williams is the reigning champion in the 400-meter run. Our softball team continue the streak of greatness, claiming another district title and returns multiple players who are all districts, including district co-MVPs, Bailey Borderland and Carly Taranto. We wish each of these teams and individual champions the best of luck in their upcoming seasons as they continue raising the bar together and defend their titles. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please return your attention to the 50-yard line for our final honoree on Champions Night. In the spring of 2017, Cameron Ryan returned to the state gymnastics meet in hopes of defending her state championship. Cameron continues to compete at the highest level as she continues to amaze and impress with her abilities. At the state gymnastics meet, Cameron added another state championship to her resume as she defended her title on floor exercise. With this title, Cameron increased her number of state championships to 5 in only her sophomore year. Tonight, we again welcome Cameron to the field. She is joined by her parents, Brandy and Mike Ryan, and her Hahnville High School coach, Ms. Courtney Grabert. At this time, our principal, Mr. Brian Lumore, will present Cameron with her newest state championship ring to commemorate her achievement. Congratulations to Cameron. We wish Cameron and all our champions the best of luck this year defending their title as they continue to raise the bar and expect greatness.
And we're back with the second half of the game. This is Brother Martin Crusaders against Hahnville Tigers. The current score right now is 0-7 with the Crusaders in the lead.
Now in the first half, from the Crusaders offense, we saw a lot of power run screens and runs in the inside. They're ready bringing it to the Tigers defense, but the Tigers defense did an exceptional job after the first drive, stopping the Crusaders from scoring.
Yeah. Even though the Tigers offense could be doing a little bit better with this game, hopefully they have improved for the second half of the game. Crusaders defense is doing amazing tonight. And hopefully they keep that momentum for the rest of the game.
Hahnville Tigers, 3 keys to if they're gonna win this game. For one, they gotta limit the turnovers. They had 2 early interceptions. Then the second part is the flags, all the penalties.
Yes, they had a lot of penalties in the first half of the game. A lot of fumbles, 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
The first half was really chaotic, especially for the Hahnville Tigers. They couldn't keep possession of the ball as much as they possibly could have.
And my last key to success is you got to get Puka going.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, the Crusaders defense is doing really well. They're keeping Puka as close as they can to line of scrimmage from where he started.
And the Tigers will receive the second half kickoff. They deferred earlier in the game. And the Hahnville Tigers band did a great job pumping up the defense, led by Captain Elias Ratliff and Caleb Vidros.
Now, what I'm hoping to see from the Crusaders this half of the game is more momentum on their offense, because the Hahnville's defense is doing really well tonight. And what I would like to see from Hahnville is also a lot of good offensive play, because the Crusaders defense is doing amazing. So it seems like both teams' defense is doing great tonight. Maybe both offense can step it up a little more.
And another thing to add to what you just said, and I agree with you, but I think they need to stretch the defense out, like with more passes down the field. They only had 1 deep pass to number 31 on the 4th down to bring them in the red zone. And like most of their pass plays with screens, as Puka Williams returns the second half kickoff.
He is down the field.
And he's still going. Great block, great block.
That was amazing by Puka Williams past the 30.
And he's tripped up by number 16 at their own 30-yard line.
That was an amazing way for Hahnville to start off with the second half of the game.
It was just what they needed, a big momentum.
Yes.
That
was a great play by Puka Williams if you look at the replay.
He had an amazing block. As you see, number 9, Jamel Bird and Hunter LeBlanc with some amazing block. And then broken tackle. Did a nice job reversing field.
Yes.
And I got to give it the good effort by number 16 to come and trip him up and stop the touchdown.
Puka Williams seems to pay a lot of attention to what's going on around him when he has the ball. That gives him the knowledge to where he wants to actually go. He's not afraid to go back a few yards, so therefore he can earn more yards. So Puka Williams is an amazing player. He does really good on the field when he has the ball.
Hahnville Tigers taking the field after the rough start in the first half.
The ball is on the 15. It's first down, 10 yards to go.
Pistol formation, hand off to Puka. And once again, the Crusaders defense doing a great job
blocking
containing Puka.
Now the Crusaders see that the offense from Hahnville is coming with a lot of momentum in the second half of the game, so maybe they're going to step their game up even more to make sure that that Hahnville doesn't get any touchdowns.
Now you see on this shot right here, they got Hahnville running the 2 running back system with Puka and Jace Myers.
All right, the ball is on the 16. This is second down with 11 to go.
Defense stack in the box or one safety deep. And the Jaquan just keeps it for a 3-yard gain.
Now, it seems like Hahnville's offense is slacking off with that momentum that Puka started off the second half of the game with. They really should pick that momentum back up to be sure that they leave this quarter with some good numbers on the board.
3rd and 7.
The ball is on the 12-yard line. We have Hahnville in the shotgun formation.
3 wide receivers. Puka in motion. Direct handoff. Puka is stopped at the 10-yard line. 4th down. So if you were the Tigers, would you kick the field goal or go for the touchdown?
If I was Hahnville,
Yes.
if I was Hahnville at this moment, being in the third quarter with no touchdowns, I would go for the touchdown. I think that's the best bet they have right now.
And their defense is playing spectacular. So in this position, I will agree with you and just have to rely on the defense.
Yeah.
Thomas Rascal set the kick. This is going to be a 28-yard attempt. False start. On number 90, Lencard Reynard. Now I think the Tiger will be forced to go for it. Not discrediting Thomas Rasco's leg, but it's going to be a harder kick to make.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad time inside the game to have that flag thrown for that false start right now because they really need it.
Now, if you think back to the kick return, number 16, Brother Martin made a touchdown saving play, saved the drive.
The kick is good.
Hahnville is on the board with 3 points. With the score is Brother Martin 7, Hahnville 3. We'll be right back. And we're back with the Hahnville Tigers set to kick it off to Brother Martin Crusaders. With number 6 and number 88, deep to return.
We have some problems on the scoreboard right now. The actual score is 7-3.
Kick is deep. Caught by number 88. Who's free down the right side of the field.
Down to 50, down to 40, past the 30.
Great job by kicker Dalton Malone with a possible touchdown saving tackle.
Once again,
You can clearly see the confusion on Hahnville's Tigers special teams as you look at the replay.
yeah, they gave him a clear shot down the field just now.
And great tackle by Dalton Malone.
Yeah, it's kind of like he surprised him, like he thought that he was going to make it all the way.
He have a flag.
A flag on
So
the play.
it's going back. So the Tigers get another chance.
Okay, well, our Crusaders are pushed back. Did you catch what that flag was thrown for?
No, I didn't. I was too busy looking at the replay. With 8 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
But hopefully, Hahnville Tigers take the advantage of this do-over, as you can say, that they're getting right now.
Man in motion. Hand off to number 20.
He is down the field Tackle
for
by number
a gain of 7. 41.
41.
As you see, we go back to the power run scheme. A lot of power runs. But I think they can catch this defense off guard if they fake a power run and do like a play action pass
Yeah.
deep down the field.
Get their yards back.
2nd and 3. And no, quarterback keeps it. Great job by the Tigers defense, keeping him contained for minimum gain.
Now, that play is how the Tigers defense should be playing for every play tonight, making sure that the Crusaders don't get any yards, such as the Crusaders defense are doing for the Hahnville Tigers.
Now, if you recall, right before halftime, they had a play similar to this. Like, great effort by number 41 that you see on the replay. They had a great job group tackling
Right.
before the break. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Hand off to number 20, and they stop minimum gain. So they look like they're gonna measure the spotter, and it's 4th and 1. Look like the Crusaders sending on their punt team.
All right, the ball is on the 28-yard line.
Puka Williams deep to return. Fair catch called by Puka. Tigers start on the 30, on their own 30-yard line. Now that's a good kick by number 22. And good job for the Crusaders special team to get down there and prevent Puka from
Actually
return.
getting yards, yeah. All right, Hahnville's offense is entering the field at the moment. The ball is lined up on the 30-yard line. This is 1st down with 10 to go.
Brother Martin with 1 safety deep. Zone coverage.
We have Hahnville in the shotgun formation.
3 wide receivers.
Man in motion.
And there's a read option. Quarterback keep. Flag on the play.
Is thrown on the play.
That was a good read by Jaquan Jackson. Getting, I think that was like 7 yards, but it's being called back on holding. I didn't actually see the hold. Oh, there you go right there, number 59.
Okay.
You can't hold nobody and fall to the ground with them. So that's a loss of 10 yards. Like we were saying during halftime, they gotta limit the flags.
Yeah,
And that's because they had like a nice gain on that run.
they really should start limiting these flags that they're getting on both teams.
Yes.
A lot of flags being thrown tonight.
That and the turnovers.
Ball's on the 21-yard line.
Quick pass to Puka, a little high. And
Oh, the ball is fumbled.
the replay. As you can look on the replay, the pass was kind of high.
Yeah. But Puka actually had the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
He fumbled the ball.
I guess he took his eyes off the ball too fast, and so trying to go upfield. Hahnville in the shotgun formation.
Ball is on the 21-yard line once
Two
again.
receivers deep. Timeout called by Hahnville. With the score, Brother Martin 7, Hahnville 3.
This is our third quarter with 6 minutes and 15 seconds left.
And we're back. 2nd and 19.
We have the ball lined up on the 21-yard line. Hahnville, hold on, confusion on the field with the Crusaders.
The Crusaders defense is mixing up their defensive playbook, because you can see the one safety, but now it has 2 safety deep. Going deep to Puka, and that pass is dropped. As you can look on the replay, that was just amazing.
I got it. All right. Hahnville is huddled up at the moment. All right, getting in position. The ball is currently on the 21-yard line. This is 3rd down with 19 more to go. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers on the field. Ball is caught by Puka Williams, and he is taken down.
As you see on the replay, a nice group tackling by Brother Martin. 4th and 20. Now this is a definite punt situation by the Hahnville Tigers. And Dalton Alonso come on the field to punt.
The ball is lined up on the 20-yard line. This is 4th down, 20 to go.
And it's a bounce punt. And it's caught at the 41-yard line.
I think that was a 42.
Excuse me.
It was a 40. It was a 41. You were right.
So, once again, the Hahnville Tigers offense is forced to punt. This whole game, they only had 8 yards in the opponent's field position. As you see, number 20 takes off. Great chase down by Khalil Mason.
The Crusaders are doing amazing tonight.
And they're sticking to their power run scheme.
And making sure that as soon as they get the ball, they run as many yards as they can, getting closer to the end zone.
Flag on the play. Coming back.
And keep getting flags on the play.
Like we said, they got to limit this flag. I actually didn't see where the flag came from. And as I look on the replay, I still didn't see it. So
They lost yards. Whatever it was.
a lot of yards.
That's not a good move for the Crusaders right now.
No, that was an excellent run by number 20.
Yeah, he did do really good on that run just now.
Hahnville defense with a 4-3. Quarterbacks drop back to pass, and it's caught by the receiver. And I don't know how that pass snuck in there in triple coverage. They had 3 secondary defenders for Hahnville, only 2 receivers. But like as you can see in the replay, he had a perfect pocket, sets his feet and make a wonderful throw. Like I told you earlier, if they would have spread the field out with more pass plays, and I think we just saw that on the completion last play. Looked like some confusion. Tackled for a loss by number 36, Connor Finley.
That's Hahnville building up their momentum again on the defense.
Showing the replay. He was a fumble on the snap. He recovers it, and he has no chance.
That was a good tackle by number 36 on Hahnville.
3rd and 15.
The ball is currently on the 37.
Drop back to pass, roll out to the right. The deep pass incomplete. Great coverage by Khalil Mason. Looked like the number 4 for the Crusaders looking for a flag. And he don't get one. So. And the punt team's coming on for the Crusaders. That was excellent coverage, as you can see on the replay. Nice job getting his hand in there, stopping the ball before it comes to the receiver.
Hahnville team did a really good job with their defense just now, making sure that the Crusaders didn't get at least past the 40-yard line towards their end zone.
Punt. And is going to let it bounce into the inside the opponent's 20. So what do you think the Hahnville Tigers is going to come out and do?
So I think that the Hahnville Tigers, what I would do, or what they should do, is take the advantage right now to get this touchdown. So their offense should be really aggressive right now, have a lot of momentum right now, a lot of quick passes.
I agree.
Long passes. They should just really get as many yards as they can right now because the Crusaders defense
I think
is
this
really good.
should go to the number 1 receiver, Jamel Bird, number 9. Puku bounced to the outside, comes back in, and is tripped up by number 32 of the Crusaders defense. 2nd and 10.
Now, to me, instead of Hahnville doing a lot of these short passes, they should send a wide receiver down the field.
And stretch the defense.
And yes, that's really what they should do right now. I think that'll be the best bet because if you look at the replay, they keep doing the short passes, and
the short
Crusaders
runs.
defense are coming straight towards them, like they're not getting far at all.
I don't know if the coaches are trying to figure out something on the D-line. Quick pass to Jamel. Okay.
No.
That wasn't even close.
That was really high, really far towards the right.
But the pass intended for number 9, Jamel Bird. I don't know if he rushed that throw or
Yeah, it seemed like he had a lot of
had something in his eyes.
players coming towards him. If you watch the replay, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, empty pocket.
No. Nope.
That was just a horrible
Nothing.
throw.
Really bad throw. I tried to defend him.
Like, if you Hahnville, you gotta make plays like that. That was an easy dink and dunk
Yeah.
for the first down.
He could have easily gained a lot of yards just now if he would have caught that ball.
Quarterback rolls out to the right, sets his feet, goes deep down the field.
To Puka Williams, and it is another interception.
Caught by number 19.
Puka Williams seems to be very upset about that play just now.
He looks exhausted.
Yeah.
Jaquan Jackson's third interception of the game. As you can watch the replay, he rolled out to the thing, set his feet, nice pass down the field. It was just a beautiful play by number 19, getting in front of Puka.
It was right in front of him. With these interceptions, this is the third interception that the Crusaders have tonight against Hahnville, and it seems like the quarterback is throwing it straight to the Crusaders. Like, he's not taking his time to scan his field.
Oh, play action pass, and it's caught by number 5. I called it.
That was an amazing play just now by the Crusaders.
At halftime, I said if they fake the power ski run to a thing for a pass, it would be wide open, and we just saw it there.
Number 5 was very diligent with that catch just now.
Good tackle by Hunter LeBlanc. Ball on the 18-yard line.
This is the first down, 10 yards to go to the...
Hahnville just on the blitz. And number 20 still got 9 yards out of it.
Yeah, he pushed through those tackles.
Great blocking.
Hahnville defense does look very exhausted right now. As we watch the replay.
You can see that was a nice fake by the quarterback, John Paul Pierce. And great blocking up front.
Hand it off to number 20. He is down. That was a really short play just now.
Tackled by number 96.
Hahnville has put number 79 on the team right now.
Torrin Bourne, who is an offensive guard. You see him, he's been getting a lot of reps at defensive tackle.
The ball is lined up on the 11-yard line. This is third down with 2 more to go.
You see Hahnville stacking the box.
And the Crusaders have another touchdown.
The only problem with stacking the box, like putting like 9 people in the box, you don't have nobody on the outside. So if the running back can get to the outside, it's a touchdown as we just saw.
The Crusaders is doing amazing tonight. The current score right now is 13-3. The Crusaders in the lead.
Like, he was untouched the whole
At all.
The whole
Nothing.
play.
That was a great play by the Crusaders.
And the Crusaders lined up for the extra point. And the kick is good. With the score of 14-3 with 1 minute left in the third quarter, we'll be right back. And we're back with the score. Brother Martin 14, Hahnville 3. Brother Martin is currently about to kick off to Hahnville Tigers. Hahnville with 3 return man's deep. Puka, Williams, Michael Gray, and number 6.
The ball is being kicked by number 17, Brother Martin Crusaders. The ball is kicked. That was a short kick.
Well, kick. Fumble.
A flag is thrown on the play. That was a
covered by
really hard hit.
Hunter LeBron. And the flag is on the play. Okay, they could call a hit against a defensive receiver or unsportsmanlike
If you
conduct.
watch the replay, he had like 3 people hit him at one time. That was really good on Crusaders defense. Horrible.
Should have called a fair catch.
Yeah, that would have done him.
Right, you can't get hit on the fair catch. So I think that was a rookie mistake because I know he's not the original return man, just a blocker, but great job getting back up after taking the hit. One minute, 8 seconds left in the third.
The current score is 14-3 with the Crusaders in the lead.
You can see the refs talking to Coach Salt of the Hahnville Tigers. And I believe the Crusaders defense is on the field. You can see the officials grouping up, I believe, to talk about what the flag was known for.
Me personally, I don't think that there should have been a flag on the play. Like you said, he should have just called a fair catch, so therefore it would have been a flag on the play if he would have got tackled.
And it would have been a fair catch interference.
But
he didn't, so.
That was just a good play by the Crusaders.
But nice job by number 22, Hunter LeBlanc, out of Hahnville Tigers to recover the football.
Seemed like they came to a final decision. Currently explaining it to Coach Salt.
And to Coach Mark Bonus. I guess it's the official timeout. As you can see, the referees still talking to each other and discussing with Brother Martin, Crusaders head coach Mark Bonus.
Still selling jambalaya. 2 rolls for $5. Or an egg for 10. Go get it.
Looks like they came to agreement. I still don't understand what this official timeout is for.
Me either. It was just a clear good tackle on the Crusaders. For the Crusaders. But maybe they seen something that we didn't.
Right.
Or maybe Coach Salt is just really arguing to push that flag for that play.
Hey, you see the referees going to both sidelines and discussing with the coach what the flag is called for. And then, as you can see, Hahnville starting to take the field. And I think this will be a re-kick. As you can see, they're lining up in the return. As the return team.
Wow.
So it looked like Hahnville got the flag after all. Hahnville with 3 return man, Puka Williams, number 7, number 13, Michael Gray, and number 9, Jamal Bird.
Now let's see if Hahnville will take this advantage for this redo kick and actually gain some yards down the field.
That's if they kick it deep. Onside kick.
And it bounces.
And is recovered by
the Crusaders.
and they're trying to see if the ball traveled 10 yards. Because if the ball don't travel 10 yards and you touch it, it's a illegal touching. Look like they're gonna discuss it. Oh no, it's recovered by the Crusaders.
Nice.
Nice trickery offsides play.
The Crusaders are a good team. They have a lot of good strategy. They just overall their offense is amazing. Their defense is amazing. They're a really good team. And someone that seems to be hurt, number 16 on the Crusaders.
I didn't see how the injury occurred, but hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully it's just like worst case scenario cramps.
Well, it seems like he's okay. He's walking off of the field.
Just fine. But back to the onside kick. No one's expecting that. Definitely in high school. I mean, that was a perfectly executed onside kick. Looked like they've been playing in that for a while. Finally get to use it. Definitely caught the Tigers off guard.
They have 53 minutes left in the third quarter.
A gain of 6.
The ball is on the 44-yard line. In between the 44 and the 43-yard line.
20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And no collection pass to number
31, and the ball was
dropped. if it touches your hands, you gotta catch it, especially in that scenario when you're wide open across the field.
Yeah, he could have earned a lot of yards with that play if he would have caught the ball.
The defense bit on the play action, so actually he was wide open. Gotta catch that.
Ball on the 43-yard line. 2nd down, 4 to go.
Another play action pass, but the defense gives that a nice sack by number 90. Carl Reynard. And that would do it for the 3rd quarter with the score of Brother Martin 14, Hahnville 3.
We'll be right back. And we're back. We're going to head down to our sideline reporter, Talia Woods. Thanks, Talia.
It's 3rd and 9. 49? Yeah, 49. Looks like the Crusaders are parting the ball, but you never know. There could be another trickery to it. They catch the Tiger Dogs off like the onside kick.
One thing we could do is see. They've been surprising everyone tonight, which is the Crusaders with all of their plays.
Fumble on the snap.
Oh, it was quickly recovered by number 22 on the Crusaders. Almost recovered by number 30.
Number 90. Call,
oh, number 90. And we're going to head down to the sideline to Talia Ward.
In the 3rd quarter, Brother Martin had a long penalty, and they had to see what it was, and that's how they gained the momentum back, and now the score is 14-3 with Brother Martin in the lead. It's still anyone's game.
Thanks, Talia.
And Hahnville offense takes the field. Shotgun formation. Direct handoff to number 6. And he is down at the line of scrimmage. Hahnville trying a little bit trickery with the direct snap to the running back. Hahnville lining up with the shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, and the quarterback keeps. As Boutte hurdles over top of number 6. Great show of athleticism.
Yes, the quarterback was determined right now just to get his yards that he was aiming for. Jumped over that tackle. That was a really nice play. If you look at the replay.
It looked like the Tigers substituted Boutte at quarterback.
That was a really nice decision made by the Tigers just now to get those yards. And the ball is now lined up on the 31-yard line.
Almost fumbled the handoff to number 6, who gains about a yard. Hahnville line up in a pistol formation with the defense running a 3-4 in his direct snap to Puka. And he's still going in the red zone.
Once again, the Crusaders aren't letting Puka get anywhere. He's gaining a few yards little by little as the plays go, but they're not allowing him to make his big plays like Puka usually does.
And as you can see in the replay, he does a great job finding spaces to get through for positive yards. And nice job getting the first down.
The ball is currently lined up on the 19-yard line. This is first down with 10 to go.
And off to number 2, who is down with a 4-yard gain. Ball on the 16-yard line.
All right, the ball is on the 16-yard line. This is second down with 7 to go. Handed off to number. Oh no, it was not handed off to
It
number
was a
2.
quarterback keep. Puka breaks tackles.
And
And
he's pushed back a few
for a
yards.
loss of 2. No, a loss of 5. I'm sorry. As you can see on the replay, Hahnville line did a poor job of blocking. Great job by the defensive line, filling the outside to stop Puka from running the ball and getting downhill.
There's a timeout call.
Called by
I think that was Brother Martin.
Brother Morton.
No, it's quickly by Hahnville.
With the score, Hahnville 6, Brother Morton 14. Hahnville just made that a 1-possession game. Let's see if Hahnville defense can get another stop after giving up a touchdown on the last drive. Hahnville Tigers line up to kick the ball to the Crusaders with 2 men deep returning, number 88 and number 6.
Number 11 is kicking the ball for the Hahnville Tigers. The ball is kicked. And it bounced out of bounds.
Since the ball was kicked out of bounds, that will be a flag, and Crusaders will start on the. Is it a re-kick? Yes, I think it's a re-kick.
Hahnville keeps getting opportunities to redo, a lot of mistakes that they're making at the moment, and it just seems like they're not taking advantage of these opportunities. Hopefully they take advantage.
I agree.
Again by number 11, the ball is kicked. Number 88 intended, bounce.
And you can let it bounce. And it's not a flag because the ball went out of bounds again. I don't agree with that call because the ball actually bounced bounced in the field of play like 2 times, then bounced out.
I I don't agree with that either. I feel like it shouldn't have been called the out of bounds
Right.
because he actually kicked the ball
Inbound.
inbound.
Right. As you look on the replay, you see it bounced twice. Then the returner just lets it go. That was a catchable kick.
We are in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 38 seconds left. We have Brother Martin with 14, Hahnville High School with 6. And now, Tariq, with it being 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, do you think Hahnville has the ability to come back in this game?
Well, they're only down one possession. They're only down 8 points. If they can score a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion, the game will be tied. But the way the Hahnville Tigers defense has played, they played good recently. Like it's giving up the touchdown in the last drive, and this play right here. With a huge game by number 20. They did a great job. Now the defense needs to force the turnover because they're in scoring range. Nice job by number 20 following his blocks and getting upfield. But back to your question, I think they need to get a turnover or hope for a flag to get them out of scoring position and hurry up and score. And the quarterback keeps it for a gain of 9. And you notice if you notice John Paul Pierce, the quarterback for Brother Martin, notice they were running the ball a lot to try to keep the clock moving.
Yeah. While they're ahead of the game right now, they want to keep it like that.
Smart strategy. Shotgun formation. Low snap, handoff to number 20. It's taken down by number 40. With 6 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the game. Hahnville Tigers are down 8 with the score of 14-6.
The ball is on the 12-yard line. This is first down with 10 to go. Looks like the Crusaders are set up in a shotgun formation. Ball is handed off to number 20.
And he's taken down
Right
at
before. Looks like the 7-yard line.
As you look on the replay, great job, group tackling on Hahnville and not letting them break free for the touchdown. Timeout, I believe, is on Brother Martin. And we'll be right back with Brother Martin up 8 in the fourth quarter. And we're back with the ball on the opponent's 7-yard line, 2nd and 5 to go. In this position in the game, Hahnville cannot let Brother Martin score 3 points nor a touchdown. They didn't want a chance to tie the game. Hand off to number 22. He is stopped by number 79, Torrin Bourne, the offensive lineman. That was a great job getting the stop, but the Tigers only have one problem as of right now, and that's that the time keeps ticking down.
The Tigers really need to try to get possession of the ball right now so they can at least put just a few numbers on the board, or at least make a touchdown, because we're in the 4th quarter and the Tigers haven't made a touchdown.
Hand off to number 22, and it is stopped. And it's 4th down. Like I said earlier, if the Brother Martin makes this field goal, if they attempt a field goal and make it, the Tigers will be down by 11. And the touchdown, they'll still be down by 3. So they really need to make sure that the Crusaders don't score.
It seems like the Tigers defense aren't becoming as aggressive until they absolutely have to. They wait. It seems like they wait until the Crusaders are almost to the end zone to start being as aggressive as they should be.
I agree with that, and I think that has a lot to do with they're tired and they tried to save their energy for the next play, but then as of right now, their back's against the wall, so I think they're using everything they got to try to stop them from scoring.
I agree with you completely.
Timeout taken by Brother Martin. With the score of 14-6, 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back. And we're back with the ball on the 7-yard line, 4th and 5 yards to go. Brother Martin setting up for a 24-yard field goal. Kick is up and
a flag is thrown on the play.
But a flag is down on the play. What do you think the flag is on? Did you see?
I don't know. It was a lot of aggressive energy on the field just now.
And it was on the Hahnville Tigers.
If you watch the replay, it looked like their attempt was to try to block the kick, and it wasn't successful.
Maybe he ran into the kicker on his way down. But with the score of Brother Martin 17, Hahnville 6, 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Maybe you'll see some deep passes by Hahnville
right now
to hurry up and score.
They can hurry up and get a touchdown to where they're 1 point under, and then they can do field goal
onside kick to get the ball back. Hope they'll score, then get an onside kick like Brother Martin did earlier to get the ball back. Then they can get more points on the board. Because if Brother Martin get the ball back, they're just going to run out the clock. And maybe on this kick from Brother Martin, you'll see a squirrel kick, so it can be a short, so they can don't kick deep to any of Hahnville's returners.
The current score is 14-6 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Hahnville is on the field, and entering now is the Crusaders.
Look like they're going to start off the first down. Ball on the 3-yard line. Shotgun formation, handoff to number 22.
And the touchdown
in
is
for the
good.
touchdown. With that touchdown, the score is 20-6 with 3 minutes to go in the fourth.
That was a great play by the Crusaders just now. Hahnville's defense is
Exhausted.
Yeah, they're not trying. It don't seem like they're blocking as well as they can right now. If you watch the replay, he had a straightaway.
That was great blocking by Brother Martin. He was untouched the whole play.
That was great. The score now is 6-20 with Brother Martin in the lead. We have 3 minutes and 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of the game. And we're back. We have the Crusaders entering the field right now.
Set to kick it deep. Not like I said, I think they're going to kick it short to avoid kicking it to any of the returners so they can get that much yards out of it.
Because deep in the field, we have number 7, Puka Williams, and also number 5 for Hahnville. The ball is kicked short towards the right side of the field.
And it's recovered by Puka Williams.
Watch the replay. Puka headed towards that side of the field. It was a fair catch called by number 87 on Hahnville. Number 16 had the possession of the ball on the Crusaders, but he lost possession of the ball.
With inside of 4 minutes in the game, you got to think they're going to try to stretch the field and go deep.
The ball is on the 40-yard line. This is fourth down. This is first down with 10 to go.
Hand off to. Now this is strange because whatever any run, the clock keeps ticking. So maybe they want to do passes toward the sideline so they can get out of bounds and stop the clock. Substitution on the play. Number 10 that just come in the game. And the substitution as quarterback. Instead of Jaquan Jackson. And number 4, and he drops the head.
That was not a good play for him to just be put inside the game. Maybe
Yeah.
Hahnville substituted him thinking that he was going to, actually improve for the plays. But
Inside of 3 minutes now. Third and
17.
But I think it just should go deep. Yes. And they're keeping number 10 on the field. Drop back to pass. Quick pass to number 2. And it's caught, and he's out of bounds. Great job getting out of bounds, showing some awareness.
I think with that play, he could have actually ran right a little bit. If you watch the replay. Like, no one towards the right was there to block him. If he ran that way, he could have got some yards, and instead he went towards out of bounds.
I think he went out of bounds just to stop the clock and save a touchdown. Because he could have cut back in the side of the field, like you said, to get more yards. But he probably would have got tackled, and the clock would have still been ticking. So I think he was just trying to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Hand off to Puka. And he's still going. Still going. And he's down. First down, Brother Martin. With 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go, Brother Martin takes the offense, takes the field on the 49-yard line. And you would just think they'll run it out.
So at this point, the Crusaders technically has the game in their hands right now. They're up. They have 21 points. Hahnville Tigers with 6. Hahnville Tigers also with no touchdowns for the entire game.
Line up in the shotgun formation. Hand off to number 20. And he's stopped at the yard of scrimmage. And the clock keeps ticking as we approach the 2-minute mark. Second and 10. Gets in the replay. They just great group tackling by Hahnville, but Brother Martin just trying to run out the clock.
Brother Martin played amazing tonight. They have an amazing offense and amazing defense.
And that was a great coaching, play calling. A lot of trickery. They stayed with the power run scheme, as you can see, getting the handoff to number 20 for a minimum gain. They had a lot of trickery plays in this game.
Yeah, they surprised Hahnville with a lot of different plays.
As you look at the replay, they're just trying to run the clock out. But great job by Adonis Relo stopping them at the line of scrimmage. As we approach under a minute with 45 seconds left. Timeout by Brother Martin. With the score 21, Brother Martin, Hahnville 6. With 38 seconds to go, we'll be right back. Join us at Tiger Stadium, September 29th, And we're back with the ball on the 40-yard line, 49-yard line. And it's 3rd and 10. 38 seconds left to go in the game.
Be sure to tune in with us next week as we watch Destrehan Wildcat take on the Hahnville Tigers for the Battle of the River.
Hand off to number 20. We look to be shaken up on the play. Slow to get up. A timeout is called by, I believe, the Hahnville Tigers. It's 4th and 10. I think they're just gonna punt it to give the Hahnville another final chance with the ball. And we back. Look like they're just gonna run the ball to run the timeout instead of punting on this 4th and 6.
The ball is lined up on the 45-yard line. This is 4th down, 6 to go.
Shotgun formation, defense loading the box, and it's handed to, and it's kept by the quarterback, as he just falls down. 1st down, Hahnville, with 26 seconds left. So with the ball about midfield and the Hahnville Tigers taking the ball, you'll probably see a deep pass to try to get in the end zone, or a kneel out to just let the game go.
I feel like they should have tried to throw the deep passes the last time they had possession of the ball. They didn't take advantage of that. They stayed with the short passes, which caused them to not gain a lot of yards, get tackled. So at this point, if they do a deep pass, it's kind of
pointless,
ineffective. Yeah, it wouldn't really affect the game that much.
I 100% agree with you, because on the first play of the last drive, they actually ran the ball. A sharp pass caught by number 2 as he gained.
It seemed like he hesitated a little bit before he hit that 45-yard line. Maybe he thought he was going to get hit, but he should have just kept running the ball.
And 5 seconds left in the game. And that's going to do it for this one, with Brother Martin defeating Hahnville 21-6. Join us next Friday night to watch one of the most anticipated rivalries in the state in the Battle of the River, as Destrehan Wildcats host the Hahnville Tigers on September 22nd, 2017. In the meantime, you can keep up with us by visiting our website, presstheplay.tv, and following us on social media at Press the Play. For Asia, Talia, and the rest of our crew here at Press Play Productions, I'm Tariq Johnson. Have a great night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's post-game activities. We begin tonight by featuring the Hahnville High School High Steppers dance team. The High Steppers are under the direction of Miss Robin Bowden and Miss Shelley Wood. Captain is Lauren Watson. Book captain is Paige Gravois. Lieutenant Taylor Pradak and Michelle Phillips. The High Stepper of the Week is Anna Fauché. Tonight, the High Steppers are going to Everybody Talks. Next, the Hahnville High School Tiger Marching Band presents the opening movement of our 2017 competition show. The 2017 show features music from famous Russian composers. The opening movement includes several melodies from pictures at an exhibition. Drum major Mandy Madev, is your band ready to perform? Hahnville High School Tiger Band, you may take the field for your performance. part of the contest to select the Russian national anthem. He did not win the contest, but has since become the Russian national hymn. This is the Fire of Eternal Glory. Congratulations to the section of the week, the Flutes. The Hahnville High School Band is under the direction of Mr. Eric Gano and Mr. Michael Danico. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful going home. Good night and have a good weekend.